Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Way podcast, where we learn in English poco a poco or podcast by podcast. Today, we are going to practice your spelling, how to hear how a word is spelt and then write it. So, we're going to practice the alphabet by listening and writing down these words. Okay, are you ready? Let's get into it.
Bienvenido al podcast de The Way. Si quieres aprender inglés y hablar con confianza, estás en el sitio correcto. Hemos ayudado a miles de personas como tú a mejorar su inglés y alcanzar sus objetivos. Visita nuestra web theway.es para conocer más sobre nuestros cursos online desde A2 hasta C1 y descubre cómo podemos ayudarte a avanzar en tu aprendizaje. Además, si necesitas una certificación oficial, también ofrecemos la opción de realizar el examen Language Pair cómodamente desde casa.
Okay. Before we start, you need a pen, a pencil, a rubber, una goma, or a paper, something that you can write down on. So pause the podcast, and then when you are ready, we can get started. Okay, I have 10 words for you, and they are maybe, but probably are not, words that you have heard before. Maybe you have heard the words, has oído la palabra, pero no sabes cómo deletrear la palabra. Okay, you ready? We're going to do 5 and 5. Number 1 is Q. Q. Q, U, E, U, E. Q, U, E, U, E. A queue is una cola or una fila, and it is a line of people waiting. Number 2, the word is rhythm. Rhythm. R-H-Y-T-H-M. R-H-Y-T-H-M. Rhythm. And rhythm is ritmo, when there is a pattern in the sound of music. Rhythm. Number 3, the word is receipt. Receipt. R-E-C-E-I-P-T. R-E-C-E-I-P-T. Receipt. Receipt is un recibo, la etiqueta cuando compras algo. When it is the paper when you buy something. Okay. Number 4, the word is leisure. Leisure. L-E-I-S-U-R-E. Leisure. L-E. Sorry, let's start from the beginning. L-E-I-S-U-R-E. Leisure. Now, leisure can mean ocio. Es el tiempo cuando relajas. The time that you have for yourself when you want to relax. It is your free time, your personal free time. Leisure. Number 5 is knowledge. Knowledge. K-N-O-W-L-E-D-G-E. K-N-O-W-L-E-D-G-E. Knowledge. And knowledge in Spanish is conocimiento. It is all the information and all of the things that you know and understand. Okay, so a quick repeat. Q. Q-U-E-U-E. Rhythm. R-H-Y-T-H-M. Receipt. R-E-C-E-I-P-T. Leisure. L-E-I-S-U-R-E. Knowledge. K-N-O-W-L-E-D-G-E. So you can see English is not the same as Spanish. Como deletreas la palabra no es lo mismo como se suena. So it's not the sound. In Spanish, it's very easy. Como se suena es como se escribe. But in English, it's not always like that. Let's do the final 5. Okay, so this is number 6. The word is night. K-N-I-G-H-T. K-N-I-G-H-T. Caballero, night. So night of noche is without the K, sin la K. Pero con la K, porque inglés es un poco raro, is night, caballero. And it is a special kind of soldier that we had in the past. Right, the next one is whole. W-H-O-L-E. Whole. W-H-O-L-E. Whole. Now, whole with W con el W, it means entero, right? The whole night, la noche entera, right? But if you say without the W, sin el W, significa agujero. So whole and whole. It sounds the same like night and night, whole and whole, but the spelling is different. Okay. Number 8, the word is yacht. Yacht. Y-A-C-H-T. Y-A-C-H-T. Yacht. Yacht in Spanish is yate, which sounds very similar, but the spelling is very different. It's a very big, expensive boat. Number 9 is plumber. Plumber. P-L-U-M-B-E-R. P-L-U-M-B-E-R. Plumber. Fontanero in Spanish, the person that fixes the water systems and the pipes in our house. Fontanero, a plumber. Now you can see that we also have silent letters, letras que son silencios, que no decimos nada. For example, B, a B for barco, so B in plumber, we don't hear it. Night, as in caballero, la K, no se suena nada. So we also have silent letters because English is stupid, everyone, I'm telling you. Right, the final word also has a silent letter, okay? The word is debt. Debt. D-E-B-T. D-E-B-T. Debt. And debt is deuda. The money that you need to give to someone, the money that you owe. Okay. So the final 5 words were night. K-N-I-G-H-T. Whole. W-H-O-L-E. Yacht. Y-A-C-H-T. Plumber. P-L-U-M-B-E-R. And debt. D-E-B-T. And I have a bonus word, an extra word for you, and the word is colonel. Now, colonel doesn't sound correct when you look at the spelling because I'm not sure, so you can check. But I think the word comes from French. It is the origin of the word is probably, maybe French, maybe German. I don't know. You can tell me. Okay, colonel. C-O-L-O-N-E-L. C-O-L-O-N-E-L. Colonel. And in Spanish, coronel, it is a special type of military officer that exists in the army, a colonel. Right, everyone? And that is all of the words for today. I hope that your spelling is good and that you are not having problems. A lot of students have problems with A, I, and E, right? Because in Spanish, they sound pretty similar. And I for igloo. E for elephant, A for apple, right? And don't forget, si quieres mejorar tu speaking, if you want to improve your speaking, just look at our website on the way. En la página de web tenemos una parte que puedes pagar 10 euros por 45 minutos para practicar tu speaking, okay? With me or Anthony or Jack or Caleb, there's a whole team of us that can help you improve your speaking. And if you are still listening, 20% off. Tenemos un descuento de 20% si quieres practicar tu inglés con un curso. We have courses in English, A1, A2, B1, etc., etc. And by listening to this podcast, you get 20% off. 20% descuento. Se llama POD20. P-O-D 20. 20 como 20. Right, everyone, and that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Bye.
Si disfrutaste de este episodio y quieres llevar tu inglés al siguiente nivel, te invitamos a descubrir nuestros cursos online en theway.es, diseñados para mejorar tu fluidez y confianza en situaciones reales. Hemos ayudado a miles de personas como tú a transformar su aprendizaje. Visita ahora theway.es y realiza nuestro test de nivel interactivo de manera gratuita. Además, si necesitas una certificación oficial, también ofrecemos la opción de realizar el examen de Mid-Third cómodamente desde casa.